Hello and welcome to the Nutrimantra podcast. Quick note before we begin. This episode is intended for awareness and education purposes only and not for diagnosis. Always consult a healthcare professional for personalized advice. Now, let us talk about something many of us have experienced or wondered about. Feeling constantly tired even after sleeping well, or your nails breaking more easily than usual. Many people assume it is just stress or lack of sleep, but sometimes it can be anemia. And anemia is not always about iron. When most people hear the word anemia, they immediately think of iron deficiency. And yes, iron deficiency is pretty common, but anemia is actually much more than that. In simple terms, anemia means your blood does not have enough healthy hemoglobin, which is the part of red blood cells and which carries oxygen around your body. When oxygen delivery decreases, the body begins to feel tired, weak, and run down. What many people don't realize is that there are different types of anemia and each one happens for a different reason. Today's episode is about understanding these differences, not diagnosing but creating awareness. Starting with the one most people know about, iron deficiency anemia. This is the most common form of anemia. It happens when body does not have enough iron to make healthy red blood cells. Some common reasons include intake of iron deficient diets, heavy or long menstrual periods, slow ongoing blood loss from stomach or intestines, poor absorption of iron due to gut or digestion related issues. Symptoms often noticed by people include constant tiredness, pale skin or lips, getting breathless easily, weak or brittle nails. Iron isn't the only nutrient needed to make healthy blood. We also need vitamin B12 and folate. Vitamin B12 is essential for making normal red blood cells and also for nerve health. In some people, the body cannot absorb B12 properly because it lacks intrinsic factor, a substance which is needed for absorption of B12. When this happens, red blood cells don't form the way they ideally should. Common signs of anemia due to vitamin B12 deficiency may include ongoing fatigue, tingling or numbness in hands and feet, memory as well as concentration issues. This kind of anemia is more commonly seen in older adults, and when diagnosed properly, treatment usually works very well. Folate is another B vitamin that helps in red blood cell formation. People at high risk of folate deficiency include those who do not eat enough fruits and vegetables, pregnant women because their requirement is higher, people with high alcohol intake. In many places, nowadays staple foods are fortified with folic acid, which has reduced how often folate deficiency causes anemia, but it still exists. When vitamin B12 or folate levels drop too low, the body starts making blood cells that are too large and thus don't work properly. This is also called as megaloblastic anemia. This can affect not just red blood cells but also immunity and clotting. Symptoms depend on which nutrient is lacking. B12 deficiency tends to affect nerves, while folate deficiency affects digestion and gut health more. When blood cells break down too early, it is called as hemolytic anemia. In this type, red blood cells are destroyed faster than the body can replace them. This can happen due to genetic conditions present from birth, certain infections, medicines, or immune reactions. Apart from usual anemia symptoms, some people may notice yellowing of skin or eyes, which is usually seen in jaundice, enlarged spleen, and more strain on heart in severe cases. Aplastic anemia is a rare condition where bone marrow does not produce enough blood cells. This can lead to low energy, frequent infections, easy bleeding or bruising. The causes of aplastic anemia vary, and sometimes the exact reason isn't clearly known. What I want you to remember is that anemia is not always iron deficiency. Different types of anemia have different causes, and because of that, the solution is not the same for everyone. Taking iron supplements without knowing the cause can sometimes delay proper treatment. Understanding your body starts with the right tests and right guidance. With the right guidance, most type of anemias can be managed pretty well. In the end, I would like to reiterate that this podcast episode is meant for education and awareness only. It is not a diagnostic tool and does not replace medical consultation. Anemia has many causes and treatment depends on identifying the exact reason. If you suspect anemia or have symptoms, please consult a qualified doctor and get appropriate investigations done before starting any supplement or treatment. Hope this helps. Take care. Bye bye.